Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Let's head in and check out last night's sleep research, see how things went for me. Feeling very well rested, feeling like I've got a good start to the day, so I'm just feeling good. And hopefully, today's research reflects that. All right. Full 100 sleep score, sleeping right up past the alarm. Exactly the same amount of time of sleep as yesterday. That's always fun. We got 1% dozing, just that little bit. I've had so many early mornings, my biological clock is trying to wake me up closer to 6 o'clock. But looks like a lot of slumbering sleep, which I guess my body needed, even though I wasn't really like that worn out, but is what it is. That is going to get us slumbering this time, which is good. That's what we're looking for. I mean, I've already got the Geodude, but this is the sleep style that I'm looking for just to help get Larvitar and other Geodude. That was the plan for this week. We're in the Masters as of yesterday, so with 58 million Drowsy power, we have the full 8 spawns with 1, 2, and 3 stars. So let's see who's at camp. Been a minute since I've had nothing available on screen. You can see the titles on the very bottom. Let's go over to the right here. We've got Geodude. We've got Wynot, another Geodude. I'm finding this stuff. This ended up working out really well as far as getting the spawns I'm looking for. Another Wynot. Cubone. A new sleep style for Mawile. Cubone and Togepi. That's adorable. Alright. So today was helpful in getting a new sleep style. That is nice. Not a lot in the way of XP and Dream Shards, but that's to be expected. Most of these are not the most lucrative as far as rewarding. At least from just sleep styles alone. There's all of it. The 2-star Jaw Swinging Sleep. And I want to see this animation play out. It's just kind of, it's not really swinging, is it? I was expecting a little bit more like head tilt, shuffle around. Okay. Ooh, we're almost done with Mawile. That's nice. Alright. There's nothing for extra tasty, or for hungries, and there we go. No hungry Pokemon. Mawile's fully emptied out. So, Geodude was right on the fence. Let's see what I can get. Oh, that's a nice one. Helper whistles are very nice. That's pretty much one of the only ways I'm coming across them anymore, is just getting them from daily gifts. So, I've already got Geodude squared away. And I've already got a really good Mawile with solo oil. This is tough. Alright. Well, take one. And then can use the bonus biscuit. See if that's a big hit. It's not. And use my last Poke Biscuit. Tomorrow is a new month, so I will have the ability to pick up some biscuits then. But, that's it. Taking the option off of the plate for me to spend more biscuits. Absolutely. Absolutely going to share them all while. That is the choice spawn for this research. Okay. Bash. Let's get these skill checks underway. ABC, so not helpful. We've got skill trigger, skill research XP bonus, skill trigger, skill level up, helping speed, sleep XP bonus. So at least that one was just full on. No. We can move on. And naive. What do we got? All right. Same thing. I mean, see if I find anything better looking for inventory up and ingredient finding. Stream shard bonus, skill level up, inventory up, ingredient finder M, and ingredient finder S. So, all right. Let's drop into our compare tool. I have started slowly, like I did set up an account for Raynon. I haven't gotten much of everything pulled in yet, because it's just kind of like when I have a couple of minutes. So eventually I'll be able to do comparisons with this to see like where things go. And naive. Because it will help me out eventually with some of these skill calculations. Or, you know, comparison calculations, seeing what actually is going to work out well. Because it doesn't have the ingredient finding nature as part of it, it does progressively get better. It doesn't have access to the ingredient finding as part of its, like, accessible amount. So I wouldn't suspect that it's going to be good until it gets those ingredient findings. And how many times do I have to do this before I get it? Run it as its fully evolved form. Yeah. Maybe not as good. Thank you. Thank you. As the previous Geodude. It just happens to have 2 ingredient finders instead of ingredient finding in the nature. But curious nonetheless. 79 at 65, so not meeting the minimum requirement. But 106 at 75. That's not bad. It's doable. If I didn't have the other one, this would certainly seem tempting. Even though it's like, oh, it's out of reach, but at least at 75, you know, it's only 10 levels away. And even though it's not done calculating, all right, 124. So, not as good. But fun to do a little calculation. Moving on. Let's see what we got going on for this morning. It's more energy recovery done, which is good. 23,000 sneaky snacking. Typhlosion just consistent with its output at this point. 25 diamonds from today's reward stamp. That's very nice. That Master 6. The pincer move actually playing out real nice. Yeah, we might actually finish everything this week. No, I don't have too much of a choice on the befriend side of things, because unless I can take it home with the bonus biscuit, or I want to tap into the sleep point pool early. I'm not thrilled with that idea. Another 200 sleep points puts us over 2,000, so we will have a nice sizable amount of sleep points to start the month. This is your also last reminder to pull anything you need from the shop before it resets. No additional news, but still exciting to see. We've got some stuff coming up on the horizon. Very excited for those introductions. Always happy to see new Pokemon getting added. Let's check in. Been a little under 24 hours. 44 reports from the community. Very, very good showing. Thank you, everyone. Alrighty. With that, let's collect some stuff and make some breakfast. Been keeping pace, really, with the ingredient collection. I haven't been building back up. Kind of been sticking around like the 500s, but not necessarily a bad thing. Crocalor might just need a little bit more room. I might just need to get that last evolution done to really kind of help get just those few extra couple of apples that I'm looking for. That will change it to ghost berries though, so I gotta be careful when I do that. I just like clicking. It's just satisfying. Alright. So how are we looking? We're plenty of honey still, and all of it's going to come straight from the additional corn, because I've got a nice stockpile of that. And it's a high power ingredient, so that all works out. And I've got a nice stockpile of apples now. So once I run through enough where I start to get a little low on honey, then I'll flip Venusaur back on. Whatever morning that happens to fall on. Cool, nearly 50,000 dish strength added. And we're now reaching the point that it's going to be a little bit of a slower slog from this point. I'm not making the most high-powered dish for this week, so I'm not going to be like in the upper 10s, closer to 20 this week, so that's okay. But we're in a comfortable spot. I'm happy where things are. Finding what I'm looking for, you know. New sleep styles and Geodudes and Larvitars. But with that, that's what I've got for this morning. Nice to have one that's a little bit on the shorter side. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know how your week's going down in the comments below, and I'll see you back tomorrow morning with some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.